There's a downside to being fairly handy around the house, and that's your honey-do list tends to be a little bit longer than others. Since I've been busting my butt in the shop every day for about the past month, I've had to turn my attention to a new project, which was not on my list of things to do until today. So we're gonna be building a screened-in porch. All right, so now we have to make the rails for the balusters or the rail decking. And I was originally going to actually make the rails myself and just go buy the metal tube, metal pipe, cut it up, section it, and then throw it in the powder coating oven and powder coat it. But once I priced everything out, it was actually cheaper for me to buy the bulk package from Home Depot. And all these are is 3/4 inch metal round tubes. We got 50 of them. I only think I'm gonna need 46 for the amount of railing that we have to do. I've got everything cut up. We're gonna make the railing kind of look like this example. So I've got everything cut up. All I gotta do is mark out the centers. We've made our little jig to put everything 4-inch on center. And then we're just gonna go through with a Forstner bit and drill everything out 1 inch deep. You're gonna have to do your own measurements for whatever project you have. I measured everything out, and we're just gonna go, there's 24 1/4 inches between where the top rail would be placed and where the top of the bottom rail would be placed, with a 3.5 inch gap off the bottom plate. That leaves us with 24 1/4 inches between those two spaces, and we have 26-inch tubes. So we need to cut out 1 inch upwards and 1 inch downwards, and that'll leave us with a 1/4 inch gap. Your measurements may vary for whatever you've got going on, so that's what's gonna work for us. We're just gonna mark out the centers on all these boards, and then we're gonna get busy drilling all of the holes needed to place the rails in their final resting place. All right, so all the balusters are in, or the railings are in the little sections that I've made up, and all we have to do now is go install them on the porch. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to film any of that because it's kind of drizzling outside, and I don't want to get this camera wet. So I'll show you the final results once the weather gets a little better. All right, so we're on day 4, finishing up the screened-in porch. All we have to do is put in the track, roll the screen, put the spline in, and then put the caps on top. We just went ahead and picked up all of the supplies that we needed. We had to go to 4 different home improvement stores to get everything because none of them had everything in stock. They only had a few pieces of a few things, so we were driving all over town for about 2 hours, and now it's time to start the installation process. I'm hoping I can get this done in a couple hours because it's already hot outside and it's already late in the day. So let's go ahead and get busy. Well, that's going to put a wrap on our screened-in porch project, and that only leaves one thing to do. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did doing it. If you haven't done so already, please click that like button if you enjoyed the content. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, that way you get notified just as soon as we post another video. We appreciate you as always, and until next time, thank you so very much for watching this video.